peace to all of the divine primordial deities. Now I am going to skip the introduction and get right into it. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Now for the past 3 months, I have been hearing this clashing in my ear. And at first, I wasn't really paying much attention to it, but it continued. And I started to think to myself, like, maybe the spirit is trying to warn me to be cautious while I'm out here on the road and to be watchful. But the clashing in my ear got stronger and it continued. So I started to ask the spirit, I said, Spirit, what is this? Why am I keep hearing this clashing in my ear? And I'm talking about I can hear the bending of the metal and everything. And I'm just like, I need divine insight. And the spirit told me the other day, it's the clashing of the Titans. Now, if you are not familiar with Greek mythology, go get familiar with it. Because Greek mythology is black mythology. And mythology is historical facts with high principles. Keep that in mind. The Titans are the gods of the universe, which is us. Zeus led a 10-year war against the elders, which is the Titans. The Olympian gods are our children who went to war with us. And with the help of some of the Titans, they defeated us and threw us into Tartarus, which is none other than your deep subconscious mind. We went into a deep sleep, which is death considered coming from the higher realms to the lower realms. This war was never really actually over. We was cut off from the source and threw into exile. So since all of that happened, it was a delay on the war between the gods. It has always been our children going against us. And this has been a cycle throughout all history dealing with mythology and the story of the gods. It's the children always dethroning their parents, taking over. And it is even a cycle that happens in our lives today, where the children is taking out their own parents. So it is a cycle that has not changed. It has been going on since the gods. Cronus represents time, which means that we are the original timekeepers, the elders, which is the Titans. So everything is connected to us and our awakening. So as we awaken, everything shifts because it's tied into us. We are the beginning and the end of all of this. And we've been in control the whole time. We just needed to wake up and come to the realization of who we actually really are. All the star families are waiting on us to get on board. And now we are on board. We just have to awaken. Saturn is a land beyond the ice wall that is inhabited by Titans. And they look just like us. They just are very tall. Anywhere between 13 to 12 feet tall. And they move as one. And they are warriors. The Titans have been here many of times. And they have warned our governments and our presidents and the elite. And they are from Saturn. And Saturn is the black planet that is connected to the Titans, which is us. They done been here before. They are the ones who they stated that look just like the so-called African Americans, because they do. They are our sisters and brothers. They are a lot bigger than us because they are not being poisoned. Their air is not being poisoned. Their food is not being poisoned. They are able to receive ether and absorb it and grow. We have not been able to get as much as ether as we need, and we also have been getting poisoned. But let's continue. The spirit told me it's the clashing of the Titans, which means that there is a battle that's getting ready to approach that once was delayed, but it's getting ready to be back in full effect because now the gods is awakened. And a lot of us are having our memories restored. A lot of us is remembering things that we did not once remember. And our DNA is unlocking a lot of codes. And we're starting to know things that you can't even find in books. that they have burned and tried to get rid of, but it is inside of us. Our genetics is changing. This is why it is a great awakening, because our genetics has changed tremendously. We have extraterrestrial DEA that is now officially online. Many of the guys have 20/20 vision, and it's even like that with our consciousness. The clashing of the Titans is approaching, and I told y'all towards the end days that y'all was gonna start seeing these spaceships popping up everywhere, but the real ones popping up, not the fake ones, the real ones. And these are not UFOs, these are chariots, and these are Merkabas. And a lot of these starships are none other than transmutational projections of the Titans, which is you. And today the Spirit put the song on my mind, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, coming for to carry me home. And that's been in my spirit for the past few hours. These mysterious lights ain't been popping up just to be popping up. And these starships ain't been popping up over Capitol Hill and other places globally for just no reason. It is something very mysterious that is going on over America. And the elite knows exactly what is happening. They're not going to tell you. They're just going to feed the media with lies. But if you know, you know.
Swing low.